Hey, good morning, everybody. Trying the Melon app this morning. So I know we got Net in here. We got Zombie. Let's see who else is in here. We got Backlash, ZA Lowland. It's AZ Highland Backlash. You backlashed it again. Howdy, Krubby the Beagle. Let's see who else is in here this morning. Rebecca Davis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So how's the setup look? Everybody, everybody like this? The way this looks. Hey, there's Rem. Hey, Rem's Family Farm. So it's a little bit different. So I got Scout in his rear end. Morning, Scout. Uh, let's see. We got 6 people in here this morning. So thanks for bearing with me. I trying out this Melon app. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate that. So there's a lot of different things here that I can try. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be trying different things, so uh, bear with me. It's Panda Highland. She said that's my homestead. Nice. Nice backlash. It's a little bit different showing the comments up on the screen. And there's this thing that says double click to update. I don't know if there's other people who've used Melon before, but hey, Steven. Steven, you know what? This morning we were at 3917, I think. So let me just double check because it was really early when I checked. It's still early. It's 6:24 over here. Let's see. We're getting there though. That's the point. 3927. So we got about 70 watch hours to go for the year before we're monetized. So that'll be fun. Don't plan on having a lot of money come through, but it'll be fun. Um, let's see. I've got a banner across the bottom. If you read it, it has some information there. Happy Hand Homestead. Good morning. People are saying hello to one another. Mr. Boots and Bounty is typing in AZ to have Nightbot drop his channel link, and he's got a great channel. He has the Mr. Boots and Bounty help desk, and he helps people with all kinds of things, like talking about how to use Melon like this, maybe how to make that banner across the bottom, or the ticker, rather. So go connect to Mr. Boots and Bounty if you haven't already. Panda claimed your Highland. Yep. Yep. Panda is Backlash and Coastal Waters' daughter, and she was just adorable. That it was so cute watching Coastal Waters live stream yesterday afternoon as she got home, and Panda and Backlash were home, and she told Backlash, "Hey, wait, I'm gonna come through the back," and she surprised Panda by being in the backyard. It was awesome. I loved watching their family interact. They got a real sweet family. Hey, good morning, Terry. Hey, Mike was in here yesterday when we had a regular live stream going on. I assume this is Terry, otherwise it would probably be Mr. MT. But yeah, thanks, Steven. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's it's a slow process, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I know Scott Broom uses Melon. He's one that caused me to when I was watching his Procrastination Thursday live stream yesterday. He was one that caused me to realize I'm almost out of Streamyard hours, so I should probably switch over to Melon and see how it goes. Um, that's awesome, Annette. Thank you. I appreciate that, and I really do want to see what you get in that shopping spree. I didn't plan to go live this morning, but um, this is interesting. So I can't see all of the comment. Oh, there's a double. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm. I'm learning new things on this Melon app. So I can't see everything on somebody's comments until I click on them. That's interesting. So I could see "Good morning, Terry. Hope you," and then I couldn't see the rest of that comment until I clicked on it. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Terry. Sorry, I was distracted there. That's something new. Um, yes, sir, Jesse. We got another pop up live. We're at what did I say, Steven? 3927 watch hours for the year. So trying to get over that hump. Um, yeah, hey, thanks for posting up channel links, Jesse. I love it. Um, and thanks for that email yesterday. I appreciate that. Won't discuss what it's about, but I appreciate you letting me know and trying to help me out there. Um, all right. Well, we got 9 people in the house right now. So a soil density test. Backlash is working. Well, you stay working, Backlash. We appreciate you being on here for sure. People are saying hello to one another on here. Um, and that's saying hello to Steven. Oh, it is Mike. This is Mike. I'm off on Fridays, and Terry is in the kitchen making breakfast. Awesome. What are you having for breakfast over there at the MT Homestead? And are you guys gonna ride your motorcycles this weekend? It's Easter. I think you're saying that it might be time, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's in May, but hope you guys are able to ride your bikes sometime soon. It's starting to warm up over here, but you know what? We had a freeze on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and it got down to 25 here, and we lost all of our apricots. I just looked down yesterday, and they're all shriveled up and falling off the tree. Hey, Miles. Good morning, Miles. 1982 Smile. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hey, we got Heather Lynn in here too. Got 11 people in here right now. This is great. Terry is doing much better, Mike says. That's good to hear. Zombie Pepper. Panda's in the mind stage where everything is hers. Yeah, I saw those chickens are hers, aren't they? Yes, that's correct. 73 hours is what we need of watch time. So I figured, you know what, if I jump on here and I've got, I don't know if I like my name being so big here. I think I can adjust that in here. Um, let's see. You guys have to bear with me here. This pop-up live. I'm gonna be trying some things. I don't know. There's some different choices in here. I don't know if there's more or less, but they're definitely different. Let's see. This is the banner down here in orange. That's called the banner. And you can edit it, but I don't think that you can. Uh, for my friend Backlash, for a moment, I'm gonna do something just for fun here. Let's see. Here we go. ZA Lowland Nick. That's for you, Backlash. I don't know if you're still there. I know you gotta work. Um, yeah. Backlash typed in. I guess I gotta put Homestead on there, huh? Uh, Can't see the comments while I'm doing this. Let me switch back over. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we got Cold War preppers in the house. Good morning. Good morning. People are typing in AZ. Hey, we got Cody in here. Good morning, Cody. Hog Deer 79. Cody had a cool live stream yesterday. I watched him putting clay on a deer around the eyes and stuff, talking about how he doesn't open up the eyes as much as some taxidermists do. And then he put the skin over top of the mule deer and sutured it up. Dr. Cody over there. Don't know if I'd want him trailside with me as I am bleeding with a big laceration that needs to get sewn up. It looked like he was tugging pretty hard on that back of the deer's head, sewing it up. But you know what? I bet he could suture better than most people on here. Um, so it probably would be better to have him than others there. But it was really fun watching that live stream, Cody. I enjoyed that. And I think Cody's planning to go live every Thursday. So we should check him out next Thursday. Type in AZ if you haven't already, Cody, so other people can connect to you. Oh, well, look at that. We got Glenn and Jessica in here from Gather Together Homestead, and they already threw out Cody's link. I'm getting behind, messing with my name here. So there we go. ZA Lowland Steadhome. That's just for you, Backlash. I don't even know if you're still in here. But Backlash Fisherman backlashed my name yesterday. So um, let's see if I can do something else here. I don't know. I don't know how. Let's see. See if this works. Well, that's cool. My last comment comes up if I want to comment with the same thing as before. That's pretty cool. Well, anybody else use Melon? Type in yes, I've used Melon if you have. Um, oh yeah, this jumps. That is one thing I remember people talking about. So there's Barb from Ben's Over Acres. Good morning, Barb. Glad you're doing well. Or I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry. The ZA Lowland Steadhome's gonna have to change here pretty soon. I don't see Backlash in here anymore. He must be working now. Yeah, that was a lot of fun watching that, Cody. And I hope you saved all those ramen crumbs for me. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, this thing keeps jumping. Um, um, I guess they count it in minutes watched. I no, I I'm not sure. I can show you on my phone what it looks like if you have the YouTube Studio app. At least this is how it looks on the iPhone version. So you can see watch hours here. If you type in or if you click on the analytics button is it's down at the bottom right here in the middle, and then at the top you'll see watch hours and views and stuff. And so if you scroll over to watch hours, click on that, and that's for the last 28 days. There, I don't mind sharing those stats with you guys. Some of the other stats I'll probably keep private, but we have 678 watch hours for the month, for the last 28 days anyway. Then you click that 28 days and drop it down. And you click on the last 365 days, which is right there. And you can see 39, 3927.1. So thanks to you guys, all these spikes are over here. These are all the live streams. I started doing live streams in October, and then they started being regular in towards the end of December, I guess. And then lots of people have been watching. and lots of people have been running our playlist. So uh, can't thank you guys enough. It's been amazing. Mostly just connecting to everyone. Um, I sure love building relationships with people. I never would have known of so many of you had I not visited people's live streams. So that's been awesome. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Um, yeah, you definitely kept the comedy coming, Cody. I loved it. All right, it's jumping on me, folks. Sorry about that. And it's jumping bad in Melon, and it doesn't even look like it jumps. That's kind of crazy. Like, I'm reading a comment, and then it just kind of goes up. So um, Jesse's having problems with autocorrect. Uh, all right, Mike from MT Homestead says, "How much do you hate that YouTube moved YouTube Studio to the left side and now call it Creator Studio? I guess they were bored one day." Yeah, they change stuff all the time. I've I've been on YouTube with my ride alongside channel for mountain biking stuff since I think it's December 2015. I started that channel, and I can't even tell you how much stuff that they've changed and how different it is now than it was then. You got to play a lot more games with YouTube now and figure out how they want you to do stuff. And for many years, I just gave up figuring it out. But then with live streaming stuff, um, it actually made it enjoyable a lot more than it had been in the past. So um, let's see. I'm trying to read through these comments, but um, oh, you're welcome, Annette. Okay. Miles says you're welcome. You're welcome. Happy hen. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to click on the weather report, but that's Happy Hen's weather report. This is crazy, y'all. Melon jumps. All right, cool, War Pepper. Yeah, I see you gotta go. Um, this is nuts. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hang with Melon. Anytime one of you comments, it just jumps down to the bottom. That's what's happening. So uh, if you want me to read your comments up above, stop commenting because thanks backlash. I see that you want to play the playlist tonight. Um, I see some weather reports. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So go ahead and comment. All right, zombie. Yeah, take care, brother. Happy Good Friday, man. Um, I and then it puts it up twice. I don't know. The comment stuff is kind of crazy in Melon. I heard that before, but it really is kind of wild. All right, we've got 15 people in here this morning. Should have setting you can adjust to slow the stream down. Yeah, Jesse, I know that's possible, but I don't like it. Maybe there is a setting. You're right. There could be a setting. It's not change. It's called evolution and technical upgrades. Yeah, the progressive evolution and upgrading the technical things. As I get older, I don't know if I'm getting better at adapting to all the stuff that's changing, or if I'm getting worse and more more stuck in my ways and resistant to change. Yeah, I know I could slow it down where you could get timed out. I know how to do that through YouTube. I didn't set up any parameters in YouTube this morning, so we'll see. Is audio okay today? I know in Streamyard I was having some problems yesterday, and you know, I don't know how to pin comments. Like, here's the Melon app link if anybody wants to come up, but I don't know how to pin this comment. I think I can only pin it on my phone in YouTube. So, and then when I show this comment, it's got it twice, and I can hide it in both spots. But one of them is like in the stream, and I can scroll it, and the other one, it's popped up. Hey, Zany May, welcome in. We're just doing a fun test in the Melon app. I got this ticker across the bottom saying, "Let's connect and grow." Type AZ to have your channel link dropped so others can connect to your channel. Live streams every Thursday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. Pacific. That's hopeful. Sometimes I sleep in. But I'm gonna try to pin that shared link to the top. So I have to do that through the app. Here I am looking down at my phone. Let me see if I can look like this. This will maybe be better if I'm looking at my phone over here. Let's see if I can pin this message. That's one thing I don't like about Melon and StreamYard is that I can't make moderators on the fly, which is a bummer. And then I also can't pin comments. If there's a way to do that, if somebody knows, then let me know. Um, hey Miles, you know what? This I think you try to put up a emoji or something. Stay home, stay home. I've seen that before, but it doesn't show up as what you might think it shows up as. So just want to show you that comment there. Maybe it does show up as an emoji to you still, but it shows up as colon stay home, double colon stay home colon. So just want to make sure you know. Um, it doesn't give you the option on the side three dots to pin to the top. Nope, no, it does not. Maybe if I was on mobile, it would. I don't know. I mean, if I'm in the mobile YouTube app, then yeah, I can do that. But I can't do it in StreamYard or Melon that I know of. So thanks, Mike. I appreciate trying to help me out with that. Heather Lynn is typing in AZ to get Nightbot to drop her channel link. You should go check out her channel. Hey, good morning, Camp Silky. Did you get your custom URL yet for getting over 100 subscribers yesterday? That was so fun. So many people said that was uh, one of the best parts of their day. And you know what? We did get chucked to 500 thanks to Scott at Rambling with the Brooms. He kind of got his people, his friends in there, which I was one of, to get chucked to 500. So we did get chucked to 500 as well. So yesterday, if you guys aren't aware, my light's gonna flash here again. I gotta change the battery. All my extension cords are used on brooder heaters right now. It won't be for long, but I got another battery charging, so I'll probably go and grab that battery here real quick. Um, but hey, Tiny Tim Posey's in here. All right, you have a great day too, Zanny May. Happy Good Friday to you. Tiny Tim, good morning, sir. Mike, MT Homestead. There's my light. That's fun. Flashing. We use Streamlabs and it allows. Oh, okay. I gotta connect to Streamlabs. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. I was debating connecting to Streamlabs this morning before going live, but I didn't. And there we go. Now I know. So I appreciate that very much. Um, we got some weather reports here. Weather report for Massachusetts. Um, all right. Cody got connected to Zany May over there at Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. That's great. Trying to get the 120s to stick. Yeah, it's difficult, Heather. It goes back and forth a lot at in any of the hundreds really. So just be patient and stick with it. Hey, good morning, Tina. Sorry for the flashing, everybody. I'll take care of this in just a second. Hey, Tina, you know what? I think that you headed out of the chat yesterday, but we had a bunch of people that subscribed to your channel while we were live, and I think you're over 500 now. Let us know if you're still over 500, because that was exciting. Getting you up and over that 500 mark. We got you up and over 500. We got Camp Silky over 100, and we got Willow Way Farm. That's Wendy over 100 as well, and then we got Chuck over 500 as well. So yeah, Life with Blenda and Chuck. I was pushing them real hard, and then they plateaued off. Everybody's already subscribed to them, I guess. But then over at Rambling with the Brooms, we were in that live stream. Chuck went over 500 while we were all in that live stream. So that was really fun yesterday. Um, all right. Well, guess nobody's interested in coming up yet. We got the ZA Lowland Steadhome over here. I gotta change that too. But yeah. All right. Well, I am gonna. I'm trying to read through these comments that are up above, but it keeps bouncing me back down to the bottom. As I hit 512 times, kept going down to 489. Yeah, I know the feeling. I remember. I think 600 was like that for us, or maybe 700 and 800 too. Moon over Miami. Glad you're here, by the way, Moon over Miami. Thanks for joining in. All right, I will be right back. All right, we're back, aren't we, Scout? Come on, say hi to the people.
The mod father, Jesse, joined.
My goodness,
Jesse joined.
look at this. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
Oh, I hear an echo.
Oh, let me make sure I don't have a tab. No, I have mine off. This is not my phone, no.
No. Yeah, I'm still hearing an echo for some reason.
I don't have any tabs open, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Is it me? Hit mute on you for a second. See if it went away, but oh yeah, it's still there. It's a little delayed too. Oh yeah, it's still there. A little delayed too.
Well, I only have one tab open, and that's the one where I just signed in. The other one, I have one tab open, and that's the one where I just signed in. Let me see. Maybe I have a hidden one somewhere. AZ. Empty.
I think you fixed it.
I think I fixed it.
Is it a hidden tab somewhere?
No, it was the same tab, but when you turn your volume down, you have to click it to mute. You can't just lower it.
Oh yes.
Because it was all the way down to the bottom of it, but it wasn't completely muted. You have to have the line through it. Learn something every day, huh?
Look, Miss Leanne, Mennonite Farmhouse says, "Get it straight, Jesse."
I'm sorry. I guess I won't have no buns tonight.
That's what you get for talking about the Amish paste tomatoes yesterday. Remember that?
I didn't. It was the Mennonite paste. I was shouting her out. I wasn't. See, you're getting it wrong. You're trying to get me in trouble.
You do that plenty on your own.
I do that on my own. I don't need no help. Thanks a lot, Nick.
That's right. I shouldn't be giving you any grief. You bring enough on yourself, don't you?
That's right.
That's great. So what are you up to today, Jesse?
Oh, well, I was going to get stuff done until I seen this thing pop up, says pop up live. What?
Well, I'm sorry. Yep. You get nothing done when all your friends go live, I tell you. I know.
No, but I understand you're trying to get your 4,000. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I actually was hoping to get out for a bicycle ride this morning. I sure need the exercise. I haven't been getting that much this winter, but
you sure have been exercising that camera a lot.
Yeah, no joke. In fact, so much so that I had to go away from Streamyard and go to Melon because I was running out of hours. So here we are.
So Scott was using Melon yesterday. He was posting or putting up links, or not links, but adding it to the screen somehow yesterday.
Well, I can add them to the screen like this. Could you see that one?
I see it.
You
know what? How can I say this? I got to be right. I love her buns too. That's all I'll say.
Usually when I have to pause before I say something, I probably shouldn't ever say it.
Yeah. Let me say I'm not Paul Honeyman today. I'm Jesse.
All right. No buns for Jesse. Love this shirt we made about the buns. Awesome.
But Lisa's already made her buns at least twice that we know of, and then the one recipe everybody needs to go check out. Now, I'm not a advocate of carbohydrates or anything, but that pina colada bread she made, oh my goodness, is awesome. The pina colada bread.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not into pina colada flavor, then you probably wouldn't like it. But oh my goodness, that's the best bread I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, pina colada. She's got a recipe on there. It's a couple months back, but
Nice.
you got to go check it out. All of you guys got to go check it out.
All right.
And
There
that
we go.
that was the best bun I ever had right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like if we had some kind of good moderator that could really put up links, maybe
Yeah,
we could put in the feed sometime.
I can't believe you haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, well, we'll
I'll
have
put
to
it
get
up
that
there
up
once I
there.
get back.
Sorry, what'd you say, Jesse?
I said I'll put it up there once I get back. I was
All
just
right.
I tried to join before you left so I could, help you out, but it didn't get in there quick enough. So
Oh yeah, no worries there. Leanne says I got Melon for $49 a year for unlimited streaming. That might be something I need to do in the future.
yep, that's what Scott did. He went with the 1 year plan.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's
He was paying that much a month with the other one he was using.
Yeah.
Stream was it
StreamYard?
StreamYard? I think he was paying like $40 a month for unlimited amount of folks on the screen, and he was paying a lot.
Yeah.
He got out of that.
Leanne says, Nick, you should interview me on what beginners want to ask about canning. I need to, Leanne. I'm not even using our vacuum sealer like I should yet because I'm just not in the habit of stuff yet. But I really would like to get a few under my belt so I got that confidence about preserving food. So, hey, Wendy's here from Willoway Ranch. Oh, see, man, this chat just jumps on me.
Yeah. So Mennonite Farmhouse or Leanne would be proud of Lisa. She's been doing a ton of canning, and yesterday she made a bunch of tomato sauce, and all the leftovers she dehydrated and made tomato. I guess you would call it powder.
Powder, yeah.
Made a powder. She ground it all up, and you can put this in soups, stews, ground beef. But it's everything left over except for that little pit. Everything, all the skins, the seeds, everything that she ground it up. Dehydrated it first, right?
Yeah.
Dehydrator. Everything got dried, and then she put it in the blender or whatever it was, and made it into fine powder, tomato powder. So I was proud of her for that.
That's great. Good job, Lisa.
And then she also did that. We bought a bunch of. We went to the farmers market. I'm not sure if you see my video, but we went to the Mexican farmers market and bought a bunch of cilantro. Well, in order for it not to go bad, she did the same thing. She cut off all the leaves and she put it in the dehydrator, and she's got dried cilantro, which
that's a great idea.
And it'll last forever. Well, not forever, but it'll last for a good while.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So what kind of dehydrator do you guys have?
Oh, it's just one of them round circle ones with about 8 stacked trays. We bought
electric dehydrator.
Right, electric dehydrator.
How long does it take for like cilantro, for instance, to dehydrate?
It takes a few hours. I'm not sure exactly on the time because Lisa's one handles that, but it's like maybe 6 hours. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it all depends on the quantity. It's not necessarily the hours. So if you have one tray versus 8 trays filled, it depends on what you're putting in there. And sometimes she puts multiple things like, bananas, apples, whatever. So it takes a different time for the different fruit or vegetable.
So Chris says, Jesse, we do the same thing with tomatoes, but they've got fancy freeze dryers, see? So, and then...
Yeah, I can't afford a freeze dryer right now. I'm a retired pole pea picking Mexican from South Houston. So, if I had that Arizona money, maybe.
If we sold our place here and moved, I don't know, to Texas or to, I don't know, somewhere else out there where most of you homesteader family are, then maybe we could buy something fancy. But
you have to move to Oklahoma because that's where all the homesteaders are at. Oklahoma.
There's a lot. Oklahoma, Missouri. Yeah, there's a lot of people. So Chris and Larry, they got their place, they're saying yesterday, for like a quarter of what it's worth now. So it's one of those things that if you get in early before everybody else moves there, then it's like the landowners here, all the old ranchers, they were ranching cattle out here, and the land was probably worth next to nothing originally, but now they're selling it all off and naming the different subdivisions after their kids and whatnot, and they're making a ton of money. But
Well, I'm sorry you didn't get your plan didn't fall through on the property, but I guess it's it's meant to be.
yeah, for sure. Well, and we're it's the deal's dead, but they're not getting any other offers, and I don't know. Maybe they'll come to their senses and realize it's not worth what they hoped it was,
Right.
and
Right.
maybe we'll get it still. But it is the only one that really that we've seen in the last 8 months. Of course, looking for real estate in the last 8 months is the slow season. Everything's frozen and cold and snowy and wet and no leaves on the trees and everything else, and
Right.
kids are in school and everything, and so it's not the best time to be looking for real estate. So we're kind of hopeful something better might even come on the market. But hey, I
Yeah.
got a question for you, Jesse.
Okay.
When you're watching this stream, I don't know how it is on Melon, and I don't remember from Scott's, but up above I see my name up here, AZ Highland Homestead, and I see the Mod Father over above you.
Right.
Do you see that on the stream?
I see it on. I'm looking at Melon Stream and also have it on YouTube, and it looks exactly the same.
It does. Okay. I was
Yes.
gonna say I could look at the stream on YouTube myself and see what it looks like right now, and it does. So I don't need that stupid banner across the bottom that I don't like. This orange one.
The gray one. Yeah, you don't need that one because it's up on the top left, and it's on the top left on YouTube.
There we go. Hide it. That's better.
And that leaves you your room for your pop-ups if you want to put somebody's comment up there.
That's right. Yep. Well, see, I knew I'd be learning something.
Well, now's the time to play with it while you have a few people here. Test it out, see what it can do. I know one thing. When I logged in to the stream, it asked me, or it gave me the option to do the mirroring.
Oh,
so
really?
You know how you're always trying to figure out which way to turn and which. Well, if you hit that mirroring, then see, I'm moving from right to left, and so is the camera. Usually it's opposite, right? With the Streamyard, it was opposite.
Right, but so see, when you showed me the tomato powder, the writing's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards, but it's because I'm mirroring.
Right.
So now when I move my hand to the right, I know I'm bringing something in from the right.
See, and mine's
the opposite.
Backwards.
Yeah. So you
can read my hat.
Tasco, does it say Tasco?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah. Read your hat, but your camera's backwards.
Right.
Yeah. So, but now I at least I'm not trying to figure out which way to
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But that's just one of the things I saw on this one that I didn't see in Streamyard.
Yeah, I think that there's some good options here in Melon. The stream jumping, they got to fix that though, because it's pretty annoying when I'm scrolling through, and then it just it's like a transition that you have in your video where you're transitioning between one shot to another and it fades.
Right.
It's like that when you're scrolling, it just fades into some other comment that just came up, and it's really hard. You don't see it bounce or anything. You just see it kind of fade into the new comments, and and like it just did just there, and it looks so weird reading a comment and then it turns into some other comment right behind. So anyway, that's the only real downside to Melon from what I found so far.
There's got to be a setting or something. I put in 2 links in your chat on tutorials, Melon tutorials. So
yeah, well, those would have been helpful for me to read before I jumped into Melon, but you know me, I'll just jump in and figure it out sometime. Yeah. But I appreciate the links, Jesse. Well, we got 17 people in the chat, and
hit that thumbs up, folks.
Yeah, thanks, Jesse. So Tiny Tim has something to say here. Back in the early 70s, land around here in northern Arkansas was $75 per acre. 100 acres, but $7,500 was a lot of money back then. And that is nothing for 100 acres. Nowadays, anyway. Of course, $7,500 will buy you a tank of gas now.
Yeah, but the bad part about buying so much acreage is not the price of the acreage, it's the taxes you end up having to pay afterwards. on a yearly basis.
Well, that, don't get me started on property tax. I think I think that's one of the most criminal things our government does to us is taxes people for the land that they own, even after they own it outright. And there's no more. I think people, if they buy a piece of land and they pay off, they buy it with cash even, or they pay it off or whatever, they shouldn't have to pay anything else ever again. If they don't want utilities, if they don't, if they just want to live off the land, they should be able to do so. And the government can get them some other way, sales tax or whatever else. But I don't know. I'm all for small government. So
it's property, just like your vehicle. If you buy a vehicle, you're going to pay tax on that vehicle, right? And once your vehicle's paid for, you're not paying tax, on the vehicle. Yeah, you're paying registration. Yeah, you're paying for your inspections and all that kind of stuff. But those are ad hoc.
Right.
But this land tax where you're paying, especially when you get tons and tons of acres, I just can't. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, I also don't like income tax, and some people think I'm a crazy nut for that. But I think if sales tax was increased and we paid most of our taxes through sales tax, I think there'd be a whole lot more bartering going on, and a whole lot more people would know their neighbors and their community and everything else. But it's hard to make that switch and adapt after all of these years of this system that we've got in place. But yeah, property taxes. Yeah, I see Leanne saying 3,200. Yeah, that's. I mean, if you own the property, you own it outright, paying $3,200. It just seems like that's just not right. But anyway, I won't get into politics.
No, let's not go that way.
All these other things. But
I do want to say that's a pretty good idea. I applaud you for what you're going to do with your new property. Is so you can take care of your folks, and bring them on the property with you, or at least close by. Because once they get up in age, you're going to need to take care of them. I'm doing that with my mom now. She's up in age, and she's real frail now. And I'm only probably 7, maybe 8 minute drive away from her, but still, I'd much rather had her on my property.
Yeah, that's about what we are from them right now. Jesse is only about 8-9 minutes away from them, and it's pretty good. But there's some times where my dad's he's progressing in his Parkinson's disease quite a bit, and he's been falling a lot lately. And for my mom, she's just a little bitty thing, and for her picking up my dad off the ground, and we're
a 9-minute drive can seem like 25 minutes.
That's right.
When you're in a hurry, try to get there to help them out.
That's right. Well, it's a challenge, and she gets flustered too, trying to dial the phone or whatever. And fortunately, they haven't had any real. They had one incident where my dad was carrying a china platter, and he went to open the fridge, and his feet weren't working, and he fell with the platter and gave himself a good laceration. They had to go to the hospital, and that was a little bit scary. But my mom seeing blood everywhere, and she's trying to dial the phone. She said it'd just be so nice just to yell out my window, "Hey, Nick, I need you over here." So, so that will be real nice.
Hit a button that has an alarm go off or something. Yeah, something you can hear.
Yeah, exactly. It would be really, really good. And then, Danielle and I both pretty much are at home most of the day, every day. So it'd be a good situation, and all four of us are. Danielle and myself and my two parents are really excited for that day when we'll be able to live on the same property together. And it's got lots of other benefits, and of course it's got a cost associated with it, both financially and otherwise, with having other people there. But I'll probably be asking you to be a mentor of sorts to me, as you're taking care of your mom right now. They don't really need our help a whole lot. A lot of it's just, hey, Nick, can you get on the ladder so that, dad doesn't fall off the ladder to change the batteries in the smoke alarm or whatever. But someday they'll really be needing us.
Yeah. So you just might start thinking about the power of attorney, because, somebody's going to start making some decisions for their health choices. medical choices and such. And we already ran into that. Another thing is we have already taken over their banking for them because they paid everything over online. But
Right.
mom's to the point where she can't see anymore, and my he's somewhat literate, but he doesn't like computers. So we help them with all the banking and all their finances online, or Lisa does.
Yeah.
But we've had to take that over because nobody else would. So it was one of the deals where you don't think about that until it's too late.
Yeah, one of the challenges is, we're talking about independence now, I guess, right? And that's one of the challenges is trying to figure out, because right now they're very independent, right? They can go places in their RV, and like you and Lisa do, right? They can get travel and visit friends and stay the night places, and they're doing well. But my dad kind of conceded his ability to drive over to my mom, so she's the primary driver now, and she was hesitant about driving there. They got a like a Sprinter chassis, so a smaller RV, but
it's
she
probably
was
big to her.
yeah, it was big, but now she's getting comfortable driving it. But there are some of those things where we go, okay, someday, not too far away, there will be a time when you're not going to be able to drive the RV anymore, and there will be other things too where the independence will slowly be going away, and we want to be there to support them, but we don't want to take it from them either. So that's a challenge coming up in the future, I know for sure too, is and I hope that they're willing to say, hey, help me with finances, help me with whatever other independent stuff that
and we didn't do that either. We were there as a co-dependent, right? We wanted to help them with their finances, help them with this. So we don't have total control. They still have control. We're just there in case, hey, I need help paying this bill, or hey, can you help me get this on auto pay or whatever.
Yes.
Lisa can go in there and set it all up for them.
Well,
she has access to the account.
Well, I'm glad that you've gone ahead and you know that territory a little bit, Jesse, because I'm not joking. I will be leaning on you in the future to have you pray for me and everything else regarding that. Give me any kind of maybe not even advice, but hey, this is what we did, and I'd appreciate that. So
yeah, because they get up in age really quick. It sprung up on us quicker than what we thought, and I'm not going to say this was well, it was a God thing because I retired when I did because they needed help right as soon as I retired.
Oh wow!
It was like wow, where if I'd have been working, I wouldn't have been able to do this or be here, or whatever. Just like it was, God knew what He was doing. And,
it's amazing
mm-hmm.
when you look back at timing of things and you realize how short of a window it was between this and that, and just God's timing. And when you see it that way, man, it's such a blessing to realize, okay, He's probably got this next thing that's coming too, where I don't know what's coming, but he knows. And that's awesome. I love hearing the testimony of how God works His timing out, because for us, like looking at a big life change, moving in with my parents on a property, we don't even know what property it is yet. Sometimes we can get a little bit anxious about that and the timing and moving on something when it comes on the market and all that stuff. So it's cool to hear about you retiring at just the right moment that they needed you. That's awesome. We got Chuck in the house, and look what he has to say. Yeah, Nick started the ball rolling yesterday to push me over at Boots and Bounty, and then Cody Hogdeer, and then Scott. A lot of the community pages and such. Yes, Chuck's over 500 now.
Who's this Life with Belinda Chuck? I'm going to check them out.
You should subscribe to them.
I'm going to go check them out. Yeah,
they're over 500 now, and they, I'll tell you what, they.
So they're celebrities. Oh, okay.
They are. They're big time. And Chuck, he put up this video I saw about these catfish. I don't know if anybody else has seen that, but he got these big old catfish on there. Man, they're bigger than a lot of people's dogs. You know,
Didn't you say one of them was 32 inches?
I think so. I think it was something like that.
That's a huge catfish.
Maybe it was even 32 pounds. I don't know. It's
I
big.
was assuming it meant 32 inches.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a big old catfish.
Maybe he can clarify.
But Chuck also, I think I'm really behind on comments. Maybe not. He says, Mom's always wanted me to help Dad. Dad fusses at me for trying to help. I try to let them do all they're able and just help in things that they're just not able to do. Yeah, I could see that happening with us for sure. And I think it's important with good morning, Mama Mel. Or that Mama Mel.
Mama Mel.
I think it's important to let and I've got two boys that are 13 and 15 now too. They're trying to gain their independence, right? Thank you, Jesse. I've been blessed.
Wow.
They're good boys, but they're trying to gain their independence, and they want to use sharp implements and weapons and all kinds of, they want to be men that are independent out in the wilderness doing their own thing, and driving cars and doing all the stuff that we all wanted to do when we were that age. And I think it's really important to let them figure out that they do need your help, both on that side at 13 and 15 and 70s, 80s, 90s, when they're getting into those ages where they might need help too, or even younger. I know there's a lot of people that I know that are my age that need help even, or younger too. And I think it's important to let them make that decision, but very clearly let them know that you're available to help if they need help with anything. Maybe not even suggesting anything, but I'm here to help. And I know I appreciate that. But sometimes it can come off as a insult that what, you think I need help? I don't need help. I'm fine. I got this. And my boys tend to do that a lot. And then they find out I should have asked, and they have to learn kind of the hard way. So
yeah, but it's good to let them fail because that's how they learn.
Yep.
Failure is the best teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the problem with a lot of kids, I think, these days, is that they don't fail and then they don't learn, and they always have these marginal successes that aren't a real success at all. It's just they got through that moment because somebody stepped in and helped out before they asked for help, and that's a problem. Get back to my political discussion about the government and everything else. I won't go there, Jesse. Don't worry. You keep me on the straight and narrow here.
It's your stream. You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Let's see. These people in the chat will help me out. Tiny Tim says, years ago, to get my dad with dementia to stop driving, my mom only had one set of keys for the car she purchased. My mom passed in 2015. Dad is 93 years now. Dementia is progressing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tiny Tim.
Yeah, he's having a time with his father there. I feel for you, Tim.
Yeah.
It can't be easy because that dementia is some bad stuff. Alzheimer's bad, dementia's bad.
I mean, that's a living nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all bad. Diabetes is bad, but it's just one of the deals we just have to deal with and pray about. But yeah.
Leanne says kids need life experiences, and you can't do that on electronic devices.
No.
Yeah, that's true. We're probably some of the most strict parents with electronic devices around, and Danielle and I have a little bit different views on stuff. But she did. What's that?
Now, is Danielle's parents nearby as well?
They are, yeah, and they're doing pretty well health-wise. So it's nice having them around. They're pretty good friends with my parents. The outlaws and the in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been good, but we help them out with stuff too. Like the boys, they can dig holes, and my father-in-law, he's
Yeah, they're good runners. Hey, I need you to go get this. I need you to go get that. They're good runners.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
they're your pack mules.
And now, at 15 and 13, they want to show you how much they can carry too. So it's like, hey,
Yeah.
here's a 50-pound bag of grain or dog food. I'm like, oh, I got it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Go
Well,
ahead.
you have to do like I did with my son. I never told him he couldn't do anything. I always bet he couldn't. I bet you can't get that bag over there. Watch. Use reverse psychology. Oh, you won't be able to carry that one, son. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I can do it.
That's true. That's very true. And I should use that more often, Jesse.
Tell them they can't, and they will.
Yep, absolutely. Well, my father-in-law, he has them digging holes like all the time. And here in Arizona, we've got clay and rock, and it's hard to dig through. So he bought a jackhammer, a little electric jackhammer, and those boys are digging him holes so he can plant all his trees that he wants and stuff. He's actually a master gardener, and that's where we've learned a lot of stuff was from him.
Yeah.
But he grew up in Michigan, then moved to San Diego where you can grow anything and it doesn't matter. You got the coastal humidity and you got sun, and you just have to water stuff. And so moving out here, it's been a little bit of a challenge because it's so dry and all that. But let's see. I have the chat jumping again. But Chris over there at Chris and Larry Homestead says, Nick, can I ask how old are your parents? I'm not looking forward to the days with my dad needing quote unquote help. Yeah, so they're just about 70 years old right now. They're not up there that far, but my mom went through double mastectomy last year, and cancer treatments and chemo and radiation and all that. And my dad's going through Parkinson's, and he's had a heart attack and lymphoma as well. So they're survivors, but they've been through a lot. They're retired years so far. So yeah. You know what? I missed some people coming in here, I think.
Yeah, Pathways came in.
Yeah. Good morning, Cindy and Gary.
Raquel, rolling with Raquel.
Hey, Raquel.
Yep.
Thanks, Jesse. See, you keep
the
me
queen
on
of
track.
the Great White North. Yeah, you already saw Chris and Larry.
Yep. Oh, Bubbles.
Some guy named Chuck came in here.
That's right. Mr. Bubbles is in here too. Good morning, Mr. Bubbles.
And this other guy keeps bugging us with some guy named Nightbot.
Nightbot, yeah, I made Nightbot an admin, and I've never seen any of his videos before.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the comment from Cody? He said he's like 20 or 40 away from 500.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I think he's 40 away from 500.
He's 40, I think. Yeah, I think he's 40 away. I was going to say something earlier, but you were in the middle of the conversation, so I didn't want to interrupt you. But yeah, he's 40 away from 500. That's pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm easily distracted, Jesse, so I appreciate you not getting me off track. But yeah, you know what? We should go and try to get Cody up and over.
Well, at least give him a few, right? If you're not, I mean, I signed up for him a couple of days back, but yeah, he had a great live yesterday on that deer that he was processing. Yeah. Not processing, but the
mounting.
Yeah.
Getting it all taxidermied. Yeah. So Chris and Larry, her parents are the same age, it seems like.
Mine are in their 70s, late 70s. So they're and you know what? Change happens like this. It's not a gradual. It just seemed like in December, my mom everything was normal, and now we're in March, and it's a 180. It's totally different. She's been in the hospital twice, and we've had to do a lot of medical back and forth with doctors and stuff. So it just happens overnight, seems like.
Yeah, I know. I watched my parents age significantly through through these last couple years of the health challenges and things like that. But I'm surprised. Some days they look way younger than they ever have. It's, some good days and bad days. I know how that is, even at 44 years old. But can only imagine as time goes on. Yeah, we need to go get Cody up to 500 here. We got Chuck up there yesterday. As a combined effort of so many people in this community, so many different live streams. But Hog Deer 79. You know what, Jesse? When I was watching Cody's live stream yesterday, and you guys should go and at least watch a good portion of it. Skip through it if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, but you should really go and check out Cody's live stream that he put up yesterday. That was pretty amazing watching that deer, the clay that he was putting on it, the glue, and how he stitched it up and everything. It went from looking like a foam deer that didn't really look like much to looking like a real life deer. And
it did.
I was pretty impressed. So I'm yeah, there we go. Danny Days is in here. Good morning.
Hey, Danny. He's at 460. Let's see if we can get him to at least 470. If we give him to 470, Chuck will have a big fish fry, and Leanne will make a bunch of buns.
I heard somebody likes those buns.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna make them for us, but at least they'll have a big fish fry, and Leanne will make a bunch of buns.
Don't get in trouble now, Jesse. I know you're getting tempted. I'm gonna throw this link in here right quick, and we can let's see.
And Mike from MT will make something in his garage if we can get him to 470.
Yeah.
Without getting hurt, Mike.
Yeah. I hear something playing over there, Jesse. I hear you playing a video or something.
No, hold on one second. Let me see what.
Oh, is it Lisa? It's all right, Jesse. I could barely hear it.
Yeah, it's my son talking to my wife.
Oh,
they're back in the kitchen over there. Sorry about that.
No. That was just fine. I gotta pin this comment now with Cody's link. I really want to figure that out, how to pin comments in Melon or Streamyard. So there we go, everybody. We're gonna get Cody up and over. If you haven't subscribed to Cody Hog Deer 79, it's time.
I just found something else there. On the bottom right hand side, it has a thing called Enable Light Mode, and it'll let you go from white to dark, and it makes it a whole lot easier on your eyes. Wow.
Oh, you're talking about on YouTube?
On the stream, on Melon. On the bottom right hand side, on just right of the comments, it makes it easier to see the letters stand out.
Way better. Now you just see my wall behind me is the brightest thing on the screen.
Yeah, you look like you're in a jail doing a stand up for somebody who just.
I am. I need some bars over my face.
Yeah, you need some little 6, 5, 4, 3.
I need to do this.
There you go. Click. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. I got a good screenshot of that.
Oh no! Last thing I need is Jesse having stuff to blackmail me with.
There you go.
Oh,
Thank you for that. You got your name on it, so it's perfect.
How about my height? Can you put my height up here somewhere?
I can Canva those in. I learned that from Boots and Bounty.
Oh, you gotta do it. Now you gotta do it. I love that. Oh man, I love you, Jesse.
Yeah.
So glad you're here. Man, I've just lost control on this stream. Guys, we gotta get Hog Deer up and over. Let's go.
He's at 462. 462. Right. Come on, let's get him to 470.
Yeah. All right, come on. At least to 470, and then we can have somebody else take over. Do their live stream, get Cody up and over.
From 470 to 480. Yeah, you do the first 10, the next person does the next 10.
That's right. That's right. All right, come on, everybody. Let's get 8 more, right? Isn't that what we need? I feel like we're on a what's that
Telethon?
called?
Jerry Lewis telethon?
Yeah, a telethon. Come on, call in to Jesse. Jesse's waiting to get your call. Let's get Cody up to 500. Jesse
Okay.
set me up, huh? Yeah, Jesse knows that I'm a sucker. He'll get my profile picture every time.
There you go. Click. I got it twice there. I need you to turn the other way to make it. There you go.
That's great. Oh man.
Well, you messed up. You messed up by putting that link up there. Should have never put that link up there for people to come in.
The Melon app link.
To let people come in.
I know. Well, I wasn't sure who would come up. I said, "Oh yeah, I know Jesse. I like Jesse. He's great. I'll get him up here." Lo and behold, I've got my jail cell photo everywhere.
Hey, you got Brutal Bob showed up.
Hey, Brutal Bob.
I'm sure Brutal Bob's not a sub to Hog Deer 79.
I don't know.
We need to get him up.
Brutal Bob, you got Hog Deer 79. Check out the pinned comment and go check out Hog Deer 79. We're looking to get him up from 460 to 470 at least while we're up on this stream. And that's one of the things I realized yesterday I need to prioritize is, if there's somebody who's close, and 40 is pretty far away, to be honest. I was thinking, if we got 10 to 20 away from some major milestone, but if we can get Cody at least up to 480, then maybe on the next live stream we can get him up to 490 and 500.
So how many do you have in the stream in the live right now?
18 right now.
Okay, so if we get them 18 folks, I mean, probably after nine of them are probably already subbed.
Yeah, well, Chris and Larry is saying 463 now, so that's good. That's good. Come on, we need 7 of you.
We're 7 away.
Subscribe to Cody. He's a good dude, and man, I sure was entertained by watching how he does taxidermy. And you know what else he did on his live stream yesterday? He made a whole mess of crumbs all over his workshop. He was eating top ramen dry, and I told him, you better save some of those crumbs for me, because I told him that after watching his work, I realized that he's a nice, inexpensive nip and tuck doctor, that he could take my waistline down a little bit, so then I could afford to eat all those crumbs on his shop floor that he dropped.
Nick, that's how you can tell a true hunter versus one of them weekend hunters. He is a true hunter, because true hunters will go out and they'll open up a can of beans and eat it just out of the can, or open up a can of Spam or top ramen noodles and eat it raw, just like they don't need to warm it up. That's a true hunter. They'll eat anything raw. Yeah.
Well, there's some fishermen I've been out with, and apparently when you catch your first tuna out on the ocean, you're supposed to take that heart out while it's still warm out of the fish. I guess fish are warm. Maybe it's cold. I don't know. And you're supposed to take a bite out of the heart of the tuna when you catch your first tuna. It's ahi, so it's raw tuna like sushi. So it's not much different than eating the ahi at the sushi bar, I guess. But anyway, that's kind of a weird ritual. But anyway, there's all kinds of. I know lots of guys that they'll shoot a deer and they'll be eating it that night, and there's probably nothing better than a nice fresh venison steak on your campfire, so yeah. But it was ramen noodles yesterday.
Yep. I had a friend at work, and he was a true hunter, and every time he'd come over to our control room, he would bring a can to use our can opener, and he would open it up and eat like beanie weenies. Anything. I mean, there'd be, how you get some cans and they got all the fat on the top because it's not. He just mixes it all up, says, "Oh, that's just flavor," and then just eats it just like that cold. And I said, "Oh my God!" But I guess it's good.
Speaking of outdoorsmen, we got Outdoors with Big Matt in the house. Good morning, Big Matt.
Neighbor.
happy Good Friday to you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, we got lots of people saying hello to one another now. This is great. So I got to go back up to this comment. We have somebody who thinks that they're really close to hitting a major milestone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I don't know. I need your opinion here, Jesse, because I don't think it's that close. It's up on the screen.
Yeah, I think she's close to 10,000. Yeah, she's like, no, I think she's at 6,500 maybe. 6,400. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But
here. She has a correction to make.
3842. Oh, she'll get that by tomorrow.
Closer than she thought. That's great.
Yeah, I was gonna say she'll get that by tomorrow.
You know, by next week on Thursday, Leanne, we'll have to try to get you up and over that hump. Although I don't even have that many subscribers, so I don't know if I'm going to be all that much help, but I'll help you all I can.
Yeah, we might be able to help her with her last 10, maybe, you know.
Well, maybe I can schedule to have her show me what to do as a beginner canner, have her on here, and then maybe we'll get her a whole bunch of more subs.
No, you can't. You have to do a collab. If you do a collab with her, then your numbers will shoot through the roof.
How do you do co-live?
Collab, a collaboration.
Oh, collab, like a recorded video, not a live stream.
A recorded video, collab. You know what I would plant in Arizona and what I wouldn't plant in Arizona, or what I would harvest or what I wouldn't harvest, what I would kill, what I wouldn't kill, one of those collabs.
Would you rather?
Yeah,
we do that all the time. Me and the boys. Would you rather go hunting for a squirrel or fishing for a bluegill?
There you go. But you got to do a collaboration with Leanne. Let her do the same thing, and then your numbers will shoot through the roof.
Speaking of fishing, look at this. Oh, it jumped. Hi, Beth D.
You talking about Tina Ladybug?
Yeah.
She's my neighbor. She's up in East Texas over here. She's, and I don't mean this in a negative. She's a fishing fool. That girl can fish.
Yeah. Well, I've always said I really love her logo. She's got the fish on the state of Texas there.
Yeah.
It's a really good logo. But yeah. Oh, we got Cody up to 465. All right, everybody. That's what we're working on. We're trying to get Cody
5 more.
Up and over.
I mean, if you can set a goal for 10, I think that's pretty great, pretty good.
Tina Ladybug can cook too.
Well, if she can fish, I know she can cook.
You know, I love watching those catch and cook videos that people put up. They catch something and then they cook it the same day. It's I don't know. I don't know why I find that so fascinating, but it's like you get 2 for 1.
Yeah, especially if it's crappie.
See, I've never had crappie. I'd love to have crappie. I've gotten bluegill before, but out here in the West, there's not as much. There's not much
bass?
Bass?
Have you eaten bass?
I had saltwater. See, growing up in San Diego, we wouldn't eat largemouth bass. We don't have smallmouth bass down there. We do have them in Arizona here, in some of the mountains, but
if you've had bass, crappie is probably 10 times better than bass.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I mean, I've had bluegill before, but I don't hear that they don't compare at all. So, we don't have those crappie holes like some people do out closer where you live or by the Mississippi. They got those, you can just go and fish a crappie hole. Although I did have a friend, a mountain biking friend, who just told me there's a lake down by Phoenix that it's a huge lake, and apparently they've got a spot where they can just catch them all day long when they're spawning. So,
and Tina Ladybug can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think crappie season is right now. I think crappie is starting to hit right now.
Yeah, actually, my friend I was just talking about, I think he just went down there and they had a big old. They go down and camp at the lake and have a big old fish fry and all that. So, striped bass is the best. I haven't had striped bass yet, but they have them on the Colorado River. It's about 3 hours away from us. So
yeah, they're here in the river as well. Yeah, Pathway said they just had a fishing trip planned, but Gary got sick. So
Oh, I see that. I'm sorry, Cindy. I'm sorry to hear that. Let Gary know that we're praying for him. Definitely be praying for him, thinking about him all Good Friday here today. White bass and morel fry. Huh.
Oh, so I'm seeing what the chat's doing. It's not skipping. What it's doing is it's paging. It's sending it up one page at a time.
That's right.
So the bottom chat goes all the way to the top.
That's right.
So it's not really scrolling. It's actually just paging for you. It's moving one page at a time.
Yep, it is. And when you're scrolling, it still does it.
Yeah.
Which I find super frustrating because I want to stay where I'm scrolled and not where I'm not where the new comments are. But yeah, it does. It goes a whole page
At
and
a
it
time.
kind of has this fading thing going on too. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I need to do some more research on Melon. Let's see here. I don't even know how many days they have or how many hours they have.
Where's Coronado Island? Is that in California?
Yes, sir. That's they've got a big naval base on Coronado. It's an island that has it's actually a peninsula, but it's got this long strand that connects it down to basically where Mexico and the U.S. meet on the Pacific. So
okay, because I heard of Catalina Island, but I never heard of Coronado Island.
Yeah, it's not really an island. I mean, it is. It was a man-made island, and that's where they do all the Navy SEAL training in San Diego is on that island there, and then that's where they have a lot of the aircraft carriers and stuff, moored. So
I think Leanne just called you out, Nick. Oh, that's a good one, Leanne.
Yeah, well, on your phone it's probably better. I don't know. I have no idea, Leanne. And I mean, you're the expert. You're only 3,000 something away from 10,000. So I mean,
and she doesn't have any problems on her lives.
Well, she doesn't even do that many lives.
Yes, she does.
How many has she done? I mean, she's on other people's.
She does
lives.
5 a week. She does 5 a week. She's live
really?
every day. Yeah.
How am I not seeing this?
She doesn't because she didn't put it on YouTube, but she's live every day.
I'm about to drop you off of here, Jesse.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You got me. You got me good. Oh man.
It's like yesterday I was trying to make a joke about something. It just went right over your head.
It's not the first time, Jesse. Stuff goes over my head all the time. Danny Days. So I don't know if any of you caught it, but Danny Days was on there singing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. And my goodness, the girl can sing. And I was saying, I can't wait till she has like a real good mic setup and stuff because you could hear the backing track was kind of cutting out while she was singing and stuff. And you could still hear like she can really, really sing, like for real sing.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, man, we all need to send her like a full-on recording studio equipment setup or something because the girl's not gonna just be a YouTube homesteader for long if she's got a voice like that. She's gonna be big time.
So she just made it over 100, right? You got her over 100? No.
No.
No, Chuck. We got her on Chuck's, right? No, Mr. Boots and Bounty.
I think it was on Boots and Bounty.
We got her over 100. I wonder if she changed her URL yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time keeping track of what happens on my live stream and what happens on other people's.
I know. Yes, I sit in so many lives. They start to blur.
They do blur. I was just thinking last night, who was I talking to? I know I was talking to somebody in person, or was I in the chat talking to somebody? I couldn't remember if it was even my voice or my chat. And anyway, that's very confusing when you wake up in the morning and go, who was I talking to? And was it even my voice or was it me typing it out?
Well, welcome to old age.
Thanks, Jesse. I wondered when I had arrived, and apparently I've arrived at 44.
You arrived.
Yeah, see, I was right. You just totally fooled me, Jesse. I thought I was missing out on Leanne's 5 lives a week, that she was now doing. But see, she only has done 3 lives on her channel. That's
I know I moderate for her, but she doesn't have a problem when she's doing her live. Now she may have a problem getting connected. That's a whole different issue. But once she's in there, she's gangbusters.
I think
And you know what? She's got quick wit. She's very quick.
Oh, well, that's not it. But she's also got little flashcards that she holds up with stuff written on them, and then she's got these looks too, where she's and she just cracks me up. I'm sitting there in somebody's live stream, and I'm going, oh man, it's hard not to watch Leanne's face when somebody makes some kind of comment.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Well,
yeah, I'll let you know if we got any requests. Yeah, well, you really do have a talent, so glad that you're not hiding it. Use it for God's glory, for sure. And I'll think about those requests.
So, Leanne, you didn't have to say that. That was TMI.
I'm missing
it. She says, I'm so glad I'm not 44 yet. That's only 3 months away. Okay. I was going to say you were 29, Leanne.
Like that moment Dad said wife beater on his live. I missed that one. Oh, bummer.
But that's a shirt. That's a shirt that, that was the name of the shirt. We've used that name for all my life.
Same here. But I'm sure that's no longer PC to say anymore, Jesse.
Well, I wouldn't say what you can say
anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a common name of the shirt.
It is.
Hey, where's my But anyway.
I know because
my WB, where's my WB?
There you go. Hey, EMS Barcelona vlog. I haven't seen you on here before. Welcome to the stream.
Barcena, not Barcelona. Barcena.
Hey, I'll throw an extra vowel and a letter in there. Barcena. EMS Barcena vlog. I'm sorry, Jesse is here to correct me and keep me on track, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh man, this thing keeps jumping. My face was priceless when Dad said that. I bet it was. I bet it was. Oh man. Yep. Oh well, we've got a ton in common, Danny. I think you know that already, but we got Caleb playing in our garage at all times. That's where my wife Danielle does the laundry, and where we have our quail, and we've got chickens right now. We're spending a whole bunch of time out there in that garage, but that's what's on our radio almost all the time. Oh, what just happened?
Nick, do you play any instruments?
Yes, sir.
What instruments do you play?
I play the guitar. I don't know why I don't play bass. I should play bass. I like playing melodies more than I like playing chords. Yeah, I play the guitar. I also can play the trombone, and
really,
I can play the ukulele and a little bit. I don't play it very often, but yeah, that's about it. What about you?
Well, so I've been playing drums for 40 years now. I've been playing drums since I was 2.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I love the drums, and I can also play the radio. But no, I can play a little guitar. My fingers probably couldn't play for right now. They're so tender. I haven't played guitar in a long time, but I'm like you. I've probably been a better bass player.
Leanne used to play second fiddle. Yeah.
She's on second fiddle now. Not with 6,000 subs.
That's right.
We're second fiddle to her.
That's right. She's only 3,600 away.
Oh, Cody's at 465.
Oh, come on. We need 5 more to get Cody up there.
For those who just came into the chat, we're trying to get Cody from Hog Deer 79 up to at least 470.
Yep. I've
Getting
got
close
his
to,
channel
getting
link
close to
pinned.
500.
Chuck's putting it up there. Chuck's a great moderator. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it.
Oh, look at Chuck says he wants to do a jam.
Yeah, I see that. Well, Jesse, I gotta say, when I'm at church watching the worship band, playing,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that encourages me more to have heartfelt worship than a great drummer. There's something about a great drummer. I mean, you can watch them and they're into it, and you can see, hey, they're doing this. This is their gift, and they're doing it to glorify God. There's something just amazing about it. And I was just watching some drum cover videos the other day, and I'm just so impressed. I mean, I'm not a drummer, but I've known enough drummers to know how complicated all of it is. It's like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time, but with all four of your appendages, and I don't even know how you do it, except, lots of real focused practice. But what's some of your favorite songs to play, or some of your favorite
I played it all. I played country. I played jazz. I played in one of the biggest Christian churches here in Houston for
Oh, really?
15 years. Yeah, I've done it all. But the thing about drumming is not so much learning how to play the drums and keeping a beat. It's feeling the music, because you got to feel what the room is doing.
Yeah.
Whether you're playing in a church, or you're playing at a hall or a saloon, what you have to feel the room. You have to feel the music. If you're not feeling the music, and you're just up there keeping a beat, that's not drumming. You have to go with the flow, basically. And that's what makes a good drummer to me. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a great drummer, but I've played for quite some time.
Yeah, sounds like you can really play, Jesse. I would love to watch you play. How come you don't have any drum videos up?
Because I just haven't. When I went to Oregon this last January, so I have a friend up there they have a cover band, and so when I go up to Oregon, it never fails. They're always playing somewhere. Either they played for New Year's Eve, is basically what they did. So they let me sit in with them and play with their band every now and then when I go up there. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I love playing all kinds of music. I mean, I don't have a favorite. I can play it well, except for some of that hard stuff. I don't play that kind of stuff. But I can play country. I can play jazz, a little bit of gospel, contemporary Christian. A little bit of everything. Nice. But that's a lot of people don't know that about me because I don't advertise it.
Yeah, well, I'd like to at least see one video of you drumming, Jesse. So even if there's some recording of some, whatever worship service or whatever, it'd be great to just be able to watch you drum.
Yeah, the favorite ones I used to like to do was. Every year we would put on a Christmas pageant, and it was one of those deals where you had like 4 shows, 2 shows each night, like 2 on Friday night, 2 on Saturday. We would do a Christmas pageant at the church here in Houston, and we would do that every year. And those were my favorite because we had basically it was a pageant. It was you were doing something to do with the Bible or gospel, and we would play the background music for that pageant. It was
nice.
Like you go to cruise ship, right? You go to cruise ship and you see pageants or whatever. That was my favorite because it was real interesting, and it wasn't where you could just play whatever you wanted. You had a set script of what you were going to do, and we knew what we were going to do, and everybody was on point. It was excellent. Those are my favorites.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chuck agrees. Now we have to see you playing the drums, Jesse.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to get me to play. I don't know if you've heard of Inagata DeVito. But they tried to make me do that one day, and this was at church. We were doing some kind of, it was a like youth night. I can't remember, Saturday night, and they were trying to get me to play that. I said, no, I'm not going to play that. No, play it. No, I'm not going to do that. But
yeah, well, Danny Days is saying, we got to get a jam going sometime.
oh, Danny picks the bass. Okay,
Yeah. I mean, I know
check
old
her out.
Chuck plays a guitar, and his whole family plays instruments. And it'd sure be fun to all get together. That would just be amazing. It's hard for everything to come together with all of us across the country and different schedules and all that. But and I'd sure love to see everybody in person. It'd sure be great to play music together.
Yeah, that's the good thing about YouTube is you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of good people, great people. The bad part about YouTube is everybody's so spread out. I mean, it could be in Australia, it could be in Canada, it can be in Arizona, and Arizona is like being out of this world anyway, because it's a whole nother world itself. But no, it's just that everybody's so spread out and so far away. It's hard to, if you will, hook up with everybody to enjoy each other's company or to visit outside of live streams.
Yeah,
that's the bad part about YouTube.
I know. Well, it's a pretty huge blessing that we all get to connect with one another and get to have you on here giving me the business and telling jokes that are over my head and then keeping me on track too. I love it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: I'm an equal opportunist. I mess with everybody.
That's how it should be, That's how it should be for sure. That's what comedy used to be, right? Or you could tell jokes about everybody under the sun. Nobody get offended.
Well, and that's what he's at 468.
Yes. Look at this. We got an instrument for Cody to play too, the ramen noodle crunch.
Yeah. Well, just crunch up a bunch of ramen noodles, put them in a PVC pipe, and he can play the shaker.
Or the rain stick.
Or the rain stick, yeah.
Yeah. We got a great percussionist at our church that he can play the drums really well, but he's got his whole acoustic drum set up with the hand drums and hand cymbals and the rain stick and the chime. What do you call them? The chimes?
Yeah, chimes. I had all that. In fact, I probably still have a bunch of that stuff in storage.
Yeah.
Wind chimes, you name it, all of it.
You got a triangle too, Jesse?
Triangle.
Yeah.
Tambourines. I got wood shakers, plastic shakers, egg shakers.
Cowbell.
Cowbells.
Oh, look at that.
Put it out.
469. We're almost there.
All right. We're fixing to hit goal, man. Goal.
Yeah, we need one more person. One more person to get Cody to 470 before I end this live stream in just a minute. Yeah. It's 8 o'clock over here.
Now, Cody, if we get you to 470, you're going to have to send me some sheds.
Oh, shed antlers?
Shed antlers.
I keep going shed hunting. I can't ever find them. My son, Caleb, he's 12, and he finds...
Hey, he's at 470. He just hit 470.
Are you kidding?
Yay. Now you're only 30 away. Uh-oh. We lost Nick.
What happened? What happened here? Are we still here?
Did you have a power outage?
No, I hit refresh accidentally.
Oh, it's okay. A brain fart. Okay.
Uh-oh. No, I meant to hit the other tab and I hit refresh on this tab accidentally, so that was my fault. Yes, we did it. All right, now somebody else has to have some pop-up live stream or something so we can get Cody up and over.
Yeah, I think we're due for a Mennonite live, don't you think?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. So, well, I got to head out. We got lots to do today. So, I did say I wanted to end the stream. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to pass the torch to you, Leanne. If you're able to pick it up, if you got time right now, I'm going to say you need another live stream. You only have 3 on your channel, so it's bound to be today. Today's the day. Let's get live stream going up on the Mennonite farmhouse. That's awesome. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining me for so long, Jesse.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for letting me jump on.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, happy Friday to you. Happy Good Friday, and happy
yeah.
Easter. And yeah, we'll see you guys all real soon. And pray for Gary. Gary at Pathways Homestead. He is not feeling well.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yep.
Gary. Some days chicken, some days feathers.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming on, Kicking It Country. I missed saying hi to you there, but appreciate you being here. Hey, Leanne, I see that. I see you got pies and stuff to cook. I know you're a busy lady, so
That's the best time to go live so we can see how she does it.
yeah, you could just set it up right there. You don't even need to say anything to the chat, and everybody else will just talk to each other.
She can just sing in the background, la, 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 while she's cooking, and.
Well, we need Danny singing in the background for all of us. Danny can sing. You guys all need to go check that video out. That's for sure. All right, everyone.
All right.
Happy Easter. God bless y'all. We'll
Okay.
see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.